always stay in my mind. Party me gone. I cherish you with my life. Don't worry yourself, oh. Everything go day alright. And if anybody try you, know it's gonna be on sight. See my shoulder, make you rest up on me. You know I got you. Let me be your friend indeed. I'm on the money don't show now. I don't keep some for you. You know go suffer. Cause anything I get now for me and you, yeah. How are you, my friend? I see you, my brother. How do you do, my friend? I see you, my sister. But sometimes you feel like say nobody's in you. That's when I did for you, my friend. It's been so long. How are you, my friend? How do you do, my friend? I know sometimes you feel like say nobody's in you. That's when I did for you, my friend. I know sometimes you feel like say nobody's in you. That's when I did for you, my friend. I know that I didn't call enough, but you're always on my mind. Oh, I did for you, my friend. I know that I don't text enough, but you're always on my mind. One day I used to call my mama to tell her that I'm falling low. And what she said, my mama, it's too early for you to fall in love. Mama, don't you worry, she's my glory, my one and only. Yeah. Mama, don't you worry, she's my glory, my one and only. Baby, this love not for me. Baby, this love not for me. I'm single.
Create more awareness about your business by advertising with Thika Road Radio at very competitive prices. Call us at 01137486061 for more info.
A warm welcome to 9th August 2023. Good morning. My name is Joseph Kinyanjui. This is Business Report. Private investor to run national oil fuel stations. Billionaire Narendra Raval joins case to root for Finance Act. Treasury trims use of CBK emergency loans. Puzzle of skyrocketing food prices in spite of cheap imports. Michael Joseph resigns from Safaricom. The government will hand more than 100 liters of fuel stations owned by the National Oil Corporation of Kenya to a private investor in a rescue deal aimed at shielding it from collapse. The move is part of a restructuring process that will see the state-owned parastatal, popularly known as National Oil, split into 3 subsidiaries under one holding company. The government will then hold on to strategic assets through 2 subsidiaries but allow the downstream market entity, which will control the fuel stations to be run profitably by a private investor. The profits from the entity will then be split with the deep-pocketed investor, who will be sourced from licensed oil marketers locally and abroad. Billionaire businessman Narendra Raval, popularly known as Guru, has voiced his support for the controversial Finance Act of 2023, saying it contains incentives that will benefit local manufacturers. The contested law has taxation measures offering protection of certain industries, but also introduced a heavier burden on multiple constituencies, including salaried workers and consumers of petroleum products. Mr. Naval, through his firm Devki Steel Mills Limited, was allowed to join the case by a bench of 3 judges, even as various parties and lobbyists opposed section of the act and want them quashed. Justices David Majanja, Christine Mioli, and Lawrence Mugambi allowed Devki Steel Mills and Electric Mobility Association of Kenya, EMAC, to join the case as interested parties after urging the court to let them give their views on the act. The Treasury has cut down the use of an emergency local facility at the central bank to fund critical government expenditures to a 6-month low, pointing to easing cash flow pressures in the first month of implementation of the William Ruto's administration's first full-year budget. Outstanding overdraft dropped to 48.18 billion shillings in the week of July, according to the latest Central Bank of Kenya filings, the lowest since the 4.32 billion shillings bill for the week ended January 20th. This came in a month after the CBK, the government's fiscal agent, exceeded long-term domestic borrowing through bond sales unlike a year ago. The Treasury raised 82.01 billion shillings from bond auctions against a target of 60 billion shillings in the review month. The CBK data shows, compared with 15.72 billion shillings realized in the same month last year when the country was heading into a tense pandemic. The weekly sale of Treasury bills, largely tapped for cash flow management, also posted a performance of 97.95% of the 20 billion shillings goals last month, improved from 91.78% of 96 billion shillings the year before. The improved performance in domestic borrowing, albeit at a higher interest cost, helped to ease liquidity bottlenecks of the government, reducing the need to use the emergency loan facility at the CBK. The overdraft facility, a temporary source of cash to cater for priority payments and emergencies, is usually tapped by the Treasury when revenue streams such as tax receipts and borrowing do not flow into government accounts at the place that matches the expenditure demands. Traders used the duty-free window to import in under 6 months quantities of rice equivalent to what Kenya normally ships in a year, but still failed to cool the skyrocketing prices in the country. Fresh data from the Kenya National Bureau of Statistics, KNBS, showed that despite the increase in supply, retail prices of rice have barely gone down, with a 5 kilogram of the cereal nearly doubling from the beginning of the year. Cheaper sugar and cooking oil imports also failed to soften food prices, raising fears that some stocks may have been hoarded. In a rush to use the duty-free importation window opened by President William Ruto's government, traders imported 701,743 tons of cheaper rice in the first half of this year, according to the official KNBS data. The quantity of rice majorly imported from Pakistan and India, valued at 39.7 billion shillings, is more than what the country imports in a year and points to possible flooding of local market with cereal that is grown in 23 counties. Rice and sugar farmers are braced to cut throat competition with fresh data pointing to increase shipment of the commodities in the first half of 2023. In the review period, the country imported 211,006 tons of sugar valued at 16.4 billion shillings. This is nearly 70% of what the country imports in a year. However, retail prices of the sweetener have doubled in the past few weeks, with a cabinet dispatch blaming it on acute cane shortage in the country. Sugar prices have hit a high of 490 shillings per 2 kilogram packet for the brand of Ndiwa Sugar Company, whose kilogram currently retails at 250 shillings. The government has since approved the extension of duty-free importation of sugar to bridge the supply of deficit. Dr. Ruto said last week that Kenya would import 102,200 tons of sugar outside the common markets of East Africa and East and Central Africa, COMESA, region following a shortage of the sweetener. The country produces about 600,000 tons of sugar per year against an annual consumption of 800,000 tons. However, inflation has since come down, with consumer prices rising at an average of 7.3%, which is within the Central Bank of Kenya's target of between 2.5 and 7.5%.
Thika Road Radio, 108.0 FM, 24/7 entertainment, inspirational and educative. We are glad you are tuned in.
Michael Joseph has resigned as a director on the board of telecommunications giant Safaricom. Joseph's resignation from the telco was announced Tuesday evening by the Safaricom board, which indicated that he had stepped down to focus on other ventures, including his current role as chairman of the Kenya Airways. Michael Joseph was the founding CEO of Safaricom. He has served in various capacities at the organization since 2000, including being the general manager, chief executive officer, director, as well as chairman of the board. He also served as a member and chairman of various committees of the board. Michael Joseph has been credited for being behind the launch of both the Safaricom and M-Pesa foundations, which have supported many projects throughout Kenya in education, health, culture, and on conservation, to name a few.
Create more awareness about your business by advertising with Thika Road Radio at very competitive prices. Call us at 0113748061 for more info.
Habari hizi zimeletwa kwako na Thika Road Radio kwa hisani ya Sheltex Insurance Agency. Kwa mahitaji yako yote ya bima, chagua Sheltex Insurance Agency kupitia nambari yao ya simu 0725384541.
It's so hard to say bye-bye, cause my dream was to love you till I die, and I'm gonna miss you so bad, especially when I'm too sober. It's okay, mama, I'm gonna be okay, mama. Such a shame, mama, you thought it was games, mama. Ooh, maybe this love not for me. Maybe this love not for me. I'm single. Do you know that I'm single?
about 6 now. You know, at the beach yet. So this time is not good. Let's move on. Come help me. Okay, this guy's going away. Let's go. So, okay, you want me to help with the push? Yeah. No, stand here.
Inas. Choo, 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 choo.
It's the kids, baby.
Que bona biso elinge banda. Chaba point na kati ya bulletin. Soda mundu kia kebata juma na kuti ba peti boteka. Na kena mabono na moni ba peti boteka. Bombo, sukali bombo, butamu. Mama lobaki, yekola koluka kwana.
Anaweza kulicheza sagarumba.
Inaweza kulicheza sagarumba.
Nauliza nani anaweza kulicheza sagarumba?
Nasema mimi, inaweza kulicheza sagarumba. After that. Yamemwagika. Paka chini. Amina na Mwajuma wanaringa wakima, kumbe wanauza. Usiseme hivyo.
Kilode. Watoto wadogo wanataka nipote. Kukiwe chini wala wasiwangope. Shindo langu mimi mjikusanye wote. Aya sema shikamo dada. Shikamo kaka. Shikamo mama. Shikamo baba. Aluluwe. Ukiona timsabue. Sema aluluwe. Kama mtu ache tumtoe. Nani anaweza kulicheza sagarumba?
Inaweza kulicheza sagarumba.
Nauliza nani anaweza kulicheza sagarumba?
Nasema mimi, inaweza kulicheza sagarumba.
Atwende. Ya nani?
Yamemwagika.
Sipaka waka.
Paka chini.
Mama.
Paka chini.
Sifa. Ukipata yangu misko, basi jua nimekumiss. Ukinitaka na sipo, picha yangu weseki. Basi nieleze ulipo, nifike tasai. Bado love ipo, you know we were meant to be. Nimezunguka kote sikumpata, nikaona wewe ndo unanifaa. Tunavyoendana kukukosa kara. Unapokuwa nawe naiona furaha. Maradhi ya moyo nawe ndo tiba. Tunavyoendana kukukosa kara. Pale ulipo nami nipo, mimi nawe pamoja hadi mwisho. Yale ya zamani si ya sasa, ni ukurasa mpya. Si nikukiss, nikuchu. Upande gani baby, I'm coming soon. Furaha yangu tumerudiana. Kusema kweli nakupenda sana.
Si nikukiss, nikuchoma. Upande gani baby, I'm coming soon. Furaha yangu tumerudiana. Kusema kweli nakupenda sana. King Kaka, alright. I swear ma, this distance is killing us. Si wenandi wangu na mimi belly nas. Vile ushanikubali, I say mimi bas. Tosha. Vile uchungu yangu umeipoza. Pigia mama, msho na kupoza. Na kosa sio kosa hadi kosa. Basi tosha. tosha. Saimi ni boda, nataka situ setu, tupange na mapadre kidogo pale petu, matamani yetu kakasunje na kapetu, na ukumia kidogo kwako mimi detu. Main, bona na keep up na plan B, hatuwezi wachana kawa Kito na Frankie. Usipotee njia, mafisi wakupate, karibia kwangu kidogo mpige mate. Wapi? Uko wapi mama?
Pamoja hadi mwisho. See me cookies, me kuchu. Upande gani baby, I'm coming soon. Usema kweli nakupenda sana.
See me cookies, me kuchu. Upande gani baby, I'm coming soon. Furaha yangu tumerudiana. Kusema kweli nakupenda sana.
See me cookies, me kuchu. Upande gani baby, I'm coming.
Kama ni gari umeliwasha limewaka na niko shwari, ukiwa kando sina mashaka.
Vile vituko vya chumbani, viudi na ubani, vagi la tsunami, adina sema kunani. Baridi kali ya majoto, yani kwenye raha na msoto. Ntabaki mimi na wewe, tabaki mimi na wewe. Iwe kwenye gari ya makongoko, yani we kulia mimi kushoto. Tabaki mimi na wewe, tabaki mimi na wewe. Haya mapenzi yana wenyewe, na wenyewe ndo sisi, ndo sisi. Yana mapenzi yana wenyewe, na wenyewe ndo sisi, ndo sisi. Tuame huku kwenye bangalo, twende Masaki tuwarushero, mapenzi yetu ya wakabeko. Halo,
Wenda kupima uzuri fani rangi ya Madina, kutoe dina wavimbe macho kama wachina. Baridi kali ya majoto, kwenye raha na msoto. Tabaki mimi na wewe, tabaki mimi na wewe. Iwe kwenye gari ama kwa ngoko, yani we kulia mimi kushoto. Tabaki mimi na wewe, tabaki mimi na wewe.
haya mapenzi yana wenyewe, wenyewe ndo sisi, ndo sisi. Jamaa mapenzi yana wenyewe, na wenyewe ndo sisi. Oh baby, ndo sisi.
Kwetu si tuna sherehe, mapenzi sio makasiriko. Kwetu ni furaha tele, maana mapenzi sio makasiriko. Hata kama tukishindia tembele, oh my love, baba mwenye nyumba kodi apige kelele, oh my love. Hata kama tunapanda daladala, mimi na wewe my love, eti chetu chumba kina mavyombo tele inahusu. Wala sidhani kama unipendi, ila nawaza usipokwepo ntaishije. Mwenzako najua kama unanipenda, umeniweka moyoni, ila nawaza usipokwepo ntaishije. Ndo naogopa, 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 hivi ushangai napendwa, ila sura bado inakosa nuru. Yani najiona sipo huru, napagawa siku zinavyozidi kwenda, najiona kabisa nitakufuru, maana naishi kakunguru, kutwa kuzificha mbawa. Riziki yangu papatu papatu, mala nilipe vikoba upatu, vipi ukija kutamani vya watu, mimi si utaniacha. Ukiachilia mbali mashindano, wanaonizidi pesa mwonekano, si lazima nikutajie mifano. Hili kama utaweza mapambano, kichondo kinanipa mawazo, nikikuposti biashara matangazo, sitaweza kukuchunga mbele za wenye mipunga. Baby, what can I do?
Baby, I'm not gonna let you go, and I want you more.
Oh, baby, what can I do?
Baby, I'm not gonna let you go, and I want you more.
Mwenzako naogopa, kweli mwenzako naogopa, basi kiona cha kuongeza choyo, mara wasije kuchoma mkuki wa moyo. Konde boy come number one. Aresa, you mwenzako naogopa.
Good morning. Welcome to the mid-morning show with Mary Ann Walker.
The CEO with Yankan Kinoti.
Big man, how you doing?
I'm good.
How's your morning?
My morning is good. Kama kawaida lazima tu complain hapa na pale kabaridi kakitupiga. Na mkiimba naogopa sisi tunalala peke yetu kama panga.
Haikuwa fucked up kama yangu. My morning was so fucked up.
Why?
I had to wake up. I had to take a breakfast to someone in town. Yes.
Kwani umekuwa mtu wa delivery tena?
No, ni mgonjwa. So I figured out.
Yes.
Kama ni mgonjwa na vile namjua, probably hakupika supper.
So you are this caring?
Yes.
Sikujua jamani.
So na ni mgonjwa na hakupika supper. That's
Yes.
what I thought. Alafu ameenda kazini bila kupikunywa chai. Na chai yao ya kazini inaivanga saa 4 hapo saa 5.
Huyo ni nani ambaye unajua mpaka vile chai ya kazini?
So nikaona let me make some food.
Yes.
Nimpeleke, kampikia tu minji pale na kanyama.
Asubuhi tu.
Yeah, I woke up at 2.
2?
Yes. By 4 I was out of the house.
To all my friends listening to me, usilete hiyo mchezo ya kugonjeka, na ukigonjeka usigonjeke serious because you might end up dying of hunger. Personally huwa sijipiki. So wewe nini nakudanganya nitakupikia?
No, but akiwa mgonjwa unaweza tu mpikia, hakuna hiyo shida.
Well, I can try though. Mimi sikwangi that caring jamani. Yes, lakini that was good by the way. That was amazing. Nitakuona kando ni ku appreciate.
Na unasemanga mimi ni mbaya. I'm a nice person.
Sikujua you're that caring.
Wait until you get sick ndio utajua. Ever since I lost a friend, nakuanga careful mtu akiniambia sifeel poa.
Unajua ni aje? Kesho kitu saa 4 naweza kuwa mgonjwa.
Tukuletea mukimo.
Basi. Ama nigonjeke mapema ndio urauke tu.
gonjeka sahi kama bado niko na pesa.
Kesho
ikifika date 15
tomorrow
I'll be broke as hell.
Kesho naweza kuwa sikopoa.
God forbid.
Na sikulangi minji sana, napenda nyama ikiwa sana matumbo.
Jesus. Lakini matumbo is affordable. That's the good thing about matumbo.
Yes, si tuko sawa. Nitakwambia order number.
Anyway, guys, this is Thika Radio 108.0 FM. Remember, you can give us your feedback on all our social media platforms, that being Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Threads, TikTok, and also YouTube. And you can listen to us at www.mirage.co.ke live.
Yes, and you can send your SMSs as well. Na inakuwa ni rahisi sana. Ni kupitia nambari ya simu ambayo ni 0113748061. 0113748061. Hebu ingia tuambie unatusikiza ukiwa maeneo gani. Kumbuka hapa ni ndani ya station nambari 1 sekta ya burudani, in the home of more and more education. Uko na CEO ndani ya Midday Show.
Na mimi Rian Waka, you can call me Rian Drill. And guys, I want to remind you that Trumat Supermarket, wakiwa pale Kangundu Road, they have the best household supplies at a very affordable price. Unaweza wapata kwa 0723 23 8105. It's 0723 23 8105. If you want to make inquiries, ujue nini na nini iko pale na price gani they go for, unaweza wapata kwa hiyo number. Mr. Kinoti?
Yes.
Someone has been complaining.
About what and who is that?
A certain lady. Anasema, mki break up na sisi.
Yes.
Mtuambie.
Najua
ita take long, na itakuwa hard ku accept. But ukitu heartbreak na ukibreak heart zetu tuambie.
Yes. Tunakwambia sisi hatuna wewe.
Like, you know you guys, you break up with us in your head.
Lakini sijakwambia tume break up.
Wewe unaamua tu unasema sitaki stories of your date.
So wewe unani date lakini siku date. Jamani, but you know, it's not easy to say that. Like si rahisi kukwambia Rian mimi sikupendi tena. So you choose to go silent too.
Wewe niambie tu tukipigana tupigane, but at least nikae nikijua unitaki.
But I'm afraid that utasikia vibaya, maybe utanichukia, so I choose not